Yeah. Now hanging around with the wrong people, just, you know, I know men are only meant to have this image of, like, you know, we can't talk, we can't cry, we can't do all this shit, but you know what I mean, to be honest, like, someone like my brother wouldn't know any different because he's been born disabled. I couldn't tell you what he has. It's like see you local idiot. What up, everybody? It's your guy here, rolling circles. Well, on another little ride. Only we ain't doing an intro on the ground. We're doing it on my motherfucking. So like I say, everyone, you beautiful people. Hopefully everyone's doing fantastic and amazing. Yeah! What the fuck? Hopefully my camera don't fall off. As you can see, whoosh, that's where it is. It's on by cable ties. The only problem with this camera, it distracts me. And I just don't pay attention on what's going on. I'm always looking at the camera. Mirror's fucked. So, boring stuff, like I say. Wear your gear, wear your gloves, wear your jacket. I ain't got my trousers or boots on today. I just hope this camera don't go flying off. We ain't doing a massively long video. Let's just bash people. And we're just chilling out. Chilling, not kidding, running around like an idiot. So today doesn't really have a subject, but it kind of does have a subject. We were going to talk about hanging around with the wrong crowd. Me. Now hanging around with the wrong people, just, you know, being around the wrong people can be very stupid and silly and don't put it on me and get you in a lot of shit. So I just thought I'd talk about some of that stuff. It's not rubbish because it massively impacts people's lives. So yeah, like I said, I'm also going to talk about road safety and just ride around that front talking rubbish. Yeah, so like I say, wanted to just talk about things like, you know, hanging around with wrong people and the wrong crowd and bad influences and people who could just get you in shit in general. You know, you think people are your friends, but, you know, they might not be your friends. They could be just be the wrong crowd. You think they might be your friends, and they are your friends, but, you know, they might not be the right friends for you. That's what we're going to say. You know, you can always be hanging around with someone having fun and shit, but is it the right sort of thing depending on what you're doing? Let me spit my words out. So yeah, so basically, like you say, you could hang around with the wrong person, get into stupid shit like in trouble with the police, you know, doing criminal things, just getting influenced into doing stuff like smoking and all that sort of stuff. Lovely doggy, any general sort of thing like that. You know, or you might not even know that you're hanging around with the wrong crowd because you're too young to realise. Not that you're really that young to realise, but yeah, I'm kind of talking of a little bad story. So when I was younger, basically I had a bunch of mates that used to, hello, you down there, I remember you down there, I need to remember the cameras down there. They used to always take the right piss out of my disabled brother, and I kind of feel like that's the majority of why I have massive trust issues now. I just don't trust anyone, and I find it hard to trust people, is because, you know, your group of mates that are meant to be your mates all royally taking a piss out of your disabled brother. And like I say, I don't hate none of them for it, for granted. Like I said, they're all young and younger and yeah, didn't know any different, and people do that sort of shit. But yeah, man, like I say, just, and you don't realise at the time hanging around with them people, you think they're your friends and shit and what they're doing and all that, and it's funny and blah 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 blah, is affecting you in the long term. Like, you know, it could be any reason, like I said, mentally, criminally, you know, it can affect you. So you just need to be very mindful of who you're hanging around with. Now I really hope the camera's all on record and everything's all cushy mushy. So I like using this little baby, little camera here. But like I said, it just distracts me sometimes, so you got to really pay attention. And you're trying to talk and think of things to say, and your head gets all muddled up, but you don't know what to say. Oh, thank you, sir. Yeah. It's like I say, hard to concentrate and think of what to say and ride and not try and die. But I say, yeah, like, just hanging around with the wrong people is not really a good idea. Now, you can't really, like I said, tell whether you're hanging around with the wrong people because you don't know at the time, like everything in life, really. I guess you never know at the time, do you? So always past the fact. Once you've done wrong or done right, you realise. Yeah, that's what I say. Try and live in the moment. But like I say, you can hang around with wrong people that, you know, end up selling drugs and all that sort of shit, or you know, just being a fucking idiot, breaking into people's places and robbing bikes and all that sort of shit. Like I said, it's easily influenced. It's like they say when you go to school and you're hanging around with people that are smoking, and you just start smoking to be cool, just to fit in with the crowd. It's just like I said, you got to be mindful of who you got around you, man. You want people around you that are going to only be nice to you, not all the time. I mean, if you're acting like a dickhead, you want them to tell them, you want you to fucking get it in neutral. You want them, fuck's sakes, I give up. You want them to for you to, they want them to tell you that you're an idiot, and if you're doing something stupid, they tell you that. Yeah, you don't want people around you that's just taking the piss and taking advantage, or you know, and that's it. You know, you want nice people around you that are going to help and give you positivity. I know it sounds cheesy and shit, but you want to help each other. Now, too many people have got big egos and they're egotistic and they care about looking cool in front of their friends and all this other shit. And I know men are only meant to have this image of, like, you know, we can't talk, we can't cry, we can't do all this shit, but you can. Sound like I was gonna cry then. You can. I'm not gonna cry. Yeah, you can, man. You can. Like I said, and now I've got tears in my eyes, but it's from the wind, I promise. You can, man. Like I said. You know, people have feelings, everyone has feelings, we're human, you know. The only difference between, well, I mean, women do have sort of different hormones. Yeah, let's not go too much into that. Hello! Yeah, look at this lovely car coming up. Yeah. I don't know. Just take everything I say with a pinch of salt. Like I said, I'm the worming my way through life as well, you know. It's all crazy. Like I say, it's just people, like I say, fucking, or people. I am a people person, I want to be a people person, but people piss me off. It's like the other day down on the biker bay, innit? We're all there chilling out with a normal group that are really social and, like, you know, don't judge, just fucking have fun and part of the pack, and, like, you know, have a laugh, and everyone's having a laugh. And then you get a biker group that shows up that think their shit does not stink, man. And they look down on everyone with a 125. They're like, you know, they're called a fucking 125 riders Spazos or something like that, you know what I mean? Because they've got 125s. And you think to yourself, you had a fucking 125, mate. When you were their age, or when you first started getting the bike, you know what I mean? There's no logic in it. And it also annoys me when, like, for say, you're all having fun and you're having a laugh, and then the group would turn up and then they'd turn around and say, you'll hear them say some smart remark or something like that about the rest of the group, you know? And you're like, what the fuck, mate? You know, I don't understand that shit. I really don't. People just try and beef it for no reason whatsoever. No logic whatsoever behind the back of that. Yeah, people just, like I said, constantly butting in onto people's shit and getting their noses where they shouldn't be, really. They should just keep their noses up their own fucking arse where it is. You know, big heads. That's what I'll say. People just piss me off, like I said. I keep on saying that. I'm losing train of thought on what to say now, because, yeah, the video's been dragging on. This is your lovely Wednesday video, by the way, people. I should have went out a lot earlier to do it, but I was humming and hawing. But, yeah, I hope the camera quality and the audio is all good and shit. Like I said, just a little whinge, just a little whine. We're behind this lovely car. And just like I said, having the right people around you. You want the people around there that are going to try and influence you, doing good, doing better, and not fucking just taking the piss out of you and being arseholes. There's just too many arseholes in this world now. It seems like everywhere someone's just either trying to get one up on you, or fucking take you down completely, or you know, just destroy everything you got. You know, you won't even know the person and they just want to fucking start a conflict with you. It's absolutely mayhem, really. Camera's still attached, yeah. So sorry if I've just been rumbling on absolute load of shit. I never know why I really post up videos, because I honestly feel like a fucking idiot. I'm very self-conscious and I hate the way I look, I hate the way I talk, but I still do it. Just in the hope to show you, like, look, you should just be yourself, do whatever you want to do. We only live once. And you should always look at the light side of life. That's also my channels, to try and cheer people up, make people laugh, and hopefully just, you know, teach you a few tips and tricks on bikes and stuff like that as well. But my head's running everywhere. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just worming around in life as well. Eesh. So we're probably going to end the video on soon. I'm not going right down to the biker bay. I need to grab some bits from this shoddy old shop. But yeah, like I say, man, no one should be feeling down and depressed in this day and age. It's crazy, you know. 2026, we've got all this technology, all this cool shit around us, and people broke still, people are depressed still, and people are fucking malicious still. Yeah, not me, I'm an idiot. Middle ground, I don't know what I am, to be honest, where I fit in life. I'm just roaming around. I'm like that bit of fluff just blowing around in the wind. I'm happy though, that's all that fucking matters, really, isn't it? As long as you're happy and you're not like causing any shit on anyone else. That's usually what I always go by, is as long as you're happy and you're not, like, you know, fucking stealing anything from anyone or picking on anyone. Oh, I hate bullies. I just hate fucking bullies as well. Absolutely pisses me off. I don't understand it. Once again, another thing that gets on my tit. It's just unfair, isn't it? You know, to exclude someone and make them feel different or weird. Like I said, maybe because I've grown up with a disabled brother, I know all about it, and I can, you know, I can understand it a bit. You know. And I've had people take the piss out of my brother, so, you know, it's hurtful. It's not nice, you know what I mean? I mean, to be honest, like, someone like my brother wouldn't know any different because he's been born disabled. I couldn't tell you what he has. It's like global autistic something rather. I can't remember. I should know it. It's a big word. But yeah, like I say, madness. We live in a weird world, man. A weird world. Some people are weird as shit. They'll be killing the neighbours, killing their own family, fucking all sorts of crazy shit. You see it all the time. World's backwards. Yeah, world's backwards. But it's like I say, social media's killed everything. Kids can go on the internet and look at anything, watch videos like me being an idiot. What is this video? Usually it's about fun, but we're being depressed today. So just see how long I can stay with the camera for, and hopefully not go into the other side of traffic. I sound so fucking depressed. So like I said, you beautiful people, I think we're going to win that video on that. Sorry if this has been a real weird one. Like I said, hopefully you've learned absolutely fuck all from here. Nah, I don't know, you ain't going to learn much road safety other than the fact that you shouldn't ride around walking to a camera and try and think what you got to say, when you should be paying attention on riding and concentrating on where you are in a position in the road. Make sure you're not nowhere near on the other side of the road so you smash into oncoming cars. Make sure you don't go through any red lights. Make sure you don't run over any people. Whee! And that's it. I'm really prolonging this video right now. What? I've got to edit this up for Wednesday as well, man. And it takes absolutely ages to fucking edit when you're using a 360 camera on the front here. I mean, this thing I can swizzle around and do all sorts of things. Woo! But like I said, it's just my beautiful mug right here. Like I say, I bought this camera and I've hardly fucking used it. But I thought today I better use it. The front of this thing's absolutely rusty as shit. Yeah, so I'm not ending the video, we're still here, are you still here? We're rolling the video, we're rolling. We'll do a bit of road safety, fuck it, why not? Like I say, yeah, you got to wear your gear, wear all your gloves and be safe and that sort of stuff. And you got to make sure your tyre pressure's good, and you got to make sure you got good tyres. And the amount of people I see going around with shit tyres is unbelievable. If you ain't got good tyres, mate, you ain't got jack shit. You ain't got good traction, you ain't got good handling, you're probably going to go around the corner and slide down, or some shit like that. Well, you're going to give it too much gas and slide out. That doesn't come out in English. I need to really slow down and think of what I'm saying and speaking sometimes. It just all mumbles out too quick. We're going to ride through lovely old Hastings along the seafront and probably just end it on a biker bay. We're going 21 mile an hour past the speaker, but see your local idiot riding around on the bike looking like a loser. Me, I need to stop beating myself up, man. Like I said, I always just feel weird and awkward and self-conscious. Like I said, maybe that's just, I don't know, from all the shit that I've had in the past. Today's fucking therapy with talking to no one. I feel like a crazy person today, riding around talking shit. Madness. Would be nice to start riding with more people. I did do an old prom run the other day. I didn't record it. Didn't feel like I should record it. Yeah, like I say, I just go with what I feel like, and that is it. I probably should have done it because I would have had a video for today and I wouldn't have to mess around and ask about, but it is what it is. That's my saying. I say that a hell of a lot about everything. It is what it is. I'm sure that's like a British saying. This house is lovely. The old Tudor houses down there. Now, I am grateful for living around in old Hastings. A lot of people think it's a shithole, and definitely is a bit of a shithole in its places. But it also has its good bits, you know. You like to say, people are, you know, want the world pretty much, you know what I mean? They should be just happy with what they got, you know, and enjoy the small things around them. We've got the seaside, you know, be grateful for the little things and stuff like that. You know, like I said, a few hundred years ago, we were hardly anything. We wouldn't be walking around with fucking phones, and I wouldn't be doing these vlogs and putting them up onto the internet and all that sort of shit. Internet! I said that weird. So this thing never gets used whatsoever. They take it down and put it back up and don't use it. So I don't know why they take it down and put it back up. They should just put it down and leave it down, put it back up when they're actually gonna fucking use it. Like everything in Hastings though, isn't it? It's just abandoned, not used, neglected. The only thing that we've got really going for us around here in a sense of amusements is the amusements down there, the Flamingo Park thing. These crazy golf here is pretty damn good. And we've just basically done a little loop around the old Hastings. And yeah, that's about it. And a beautiful seaside, nice views. So like I said, hopefully everything's been recording all good and all cushy mushy, and the audio is good. I appreciate all the support and the comments and the likes. We've got some lovely bikes here. Oh yeah, and yeah, I can't fucking think. And yeah, so like I said, hit the old bell so you get notified when I upload. That building up there was abandoned, but there's security there now. Yeah, we missed out on that one. Please comment and what you think I could change or do better or improve. The binman there nodding at me. Yeah, and I just appreciate all the support. So most of all, peace out and ride safe.